Happy Monday! I actually wasn't going to vlog this week. I wasn't sure if I would or not because my cute little human is on kindy holiday for the week. So it's been summer holidays here for all the kids for like 2 months, I think. And this is the last week of summer holidays that Carlo has actually been in summer kindy at the moment. So we got a new mayor in Podgora. And as of last week, sorry to all the Australian parents, as of last week, he made kindy free for all the kids. So that's 5 days a week, all meals included, is now completely free. If you were ever wondering about moving here, that's a big tick. But then there's lots of other exciting things happening this week. Dom actually just picked up our Croatian passports at our Osobnas, and he did the final thing to swap the plates for the car because we imported the car from Germany. So he'll talk you through that. I've got a big interview tomorrow, so I want you to see that with our Australian news channel. And there's just some other things happening. I was like, nah, if I don't vlog, you won't see it all. So anyway, welcome to a new week in our lives in Croatia as official citizens. Okay, I will talk to you later.
What a beautiful day.
So far, this has been the kids' school holiday project.
And this is where you can come to
I'm actually very impressed. See what happens when you tell your kids they can't watch a movie? They built Croatia's Got Talent. So this is Croatia's Got Talent. And what's that one? That's a stage.
No, that's a singing competition. That's Nico's and this is mine.
A singing competition.
Yeah.
That's so cute, buddy. And is that to squat the flies?
What?
That one there.
Yes.
Very impressed.
And
Well
this
done.
is my boat.
That's your boat?
Yep.
Awesome. Dom left the house at 6 a.m. this morning and just got back, and it's 11:10 a.m. So can you explain what took almost 6 hours
It was sweet as.
this morning? It was sweet as.
Hey, 6 hours. You are still angling these videos around. It took so long. Everything in Croatia is great. It's streamlined. It's fast.
It just takes a long time.
Nah, not even a long time. I was walking around in the sun, drinking, sipping coffee for 5 hours. So the other hour was just basic
Were you?
administration stuff. Easy.
Oh. But can you just tell us what you did?
No, today I imported the car from Germany. So we went to Germany, picked up a car, purchased it there in
Previous episode.
previous episode, was it? We purchased the car in Germany, did a bank transfer. I had obviously proof of payment. So when I purchased the car, it stayed in the car dealer's name. And then I just had a contract agreement in German that shows that I bought it off him. And the export plates from Germany were in the dealer's name. Before I even went to the vehicle testing place online in Croatia, I could do the whole car import process. So they have your, like, in Australia it's called MyGov, you know, your online ID. Here it's called iGrađanje. It's like your internet access for your online portal for doing like applications for things online, your taxes and all that sort of stuff. Your MyGov's got a link to your like tax department. Similar thing here. So I had to pay the import taxes on this car. I did it all online. I got sent the receipt. They sent me the bill, asked me for the car info, I filled it out, sent all the information on the car that I got from Germany. They came back to me saying, yep, it's accepted, as in this is your tax to pay for importation into Croatia. I knew there was a little bit of tax because this is a high-powered engine. It's in the EU and it's second-hand. There's not a large one to pay. And then I paid the tax. Literally the next day, a few days later, I got a letter saying that's the amount to pay. Once it was paid, I uploaded the proof of payment online. Got a note back the next day saying, yep, in our system it shows that you've paid in full. And then I just drove to the vehicle testing station on a Monday morning, took all that information there online, it showed I'd already paid, and then I essentially just put my car through the pits and got new plates.
And we had a month to do that because the import plates gave us 1 month.
Yeah, you've got 30 days on the export plates, which we could essentially drive around in Europe on. But when you first bring a car to Croatia, you're meant to import it within 15 days. I didn't even know that. I just luckily had done it within 15 days. But this was the most streamlined thing I've done since I've been
Dom's
here.
a true Croatian now. He's starting to call things easy. That was not your attitude when we first
I'm
got
just
here.
starting to be more like, bah, what do you do?
We're going to go to the hotel. Dom also had to have the morning off work, obviously, to do it. Look at this beautiful day. We're going to go to the hotel and celebrate. Yeehaw, new car. Look what we've got. Show me.
Today.
Croatian passports. tastes, except not mine. And I'll tell you why.
Danas, ujutro, čekam za 3 godine. Ozbiljno.
This looks like a glass of water, but it is not.
Yeah, it's not. Then just slowly. Don't.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
Can you tell everyone what it is? It's a Rakija.
It's an alcoholic. That's what it is.
It's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh. Go on then.
Žili.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Today I became a Croatian, officially, which means I have to have half a cup of Rakija. It's
Half
a
a
local
cup?
tradition here. Local village tradition. And that's it, to je to, sve gotovo.
This is coffee and this is just water in case you were concerned.
Did you talk to?
So despite the fact that
Jimmy,
I
Johnny.
filled out paperwork so that he could pick up my passport and osobno, they wouldn't let him pick up mine. So now I have to go back to the police station
Tell them like, hey, I get it.
and do it tomorrow. Oh, the chef's making lunch for everyone.
Actually, I'm not the chef today, I'm just
Sorry.
Yoda's friend who came here and
The friend, Carlo helped cut all the bacon.
But can I just show you what Croatia actually baked up for me?
Show us.
Wait there. Pause it for 1 second. We have just cooked up the biggest meal in Croatia I could ever ask for. Do you want to see what it is? It's a real winner. Okay? And you got to understand, me, my wife and son for the last 10 years we've been together. The meals I've had and the meals Brooke's had, when we travel, our meals have always looked different because she's from Australia and I'm from New Zealand. Anyway, look at what we have here now. Da-da-da-da. I am Emily Michael. My new passport, and my wife and me passports are the same colour, same country.
As a family, we're officially now from the same country.
And let's have a look to see if Carlo's got one.
Dom, me, all the same
Who's that?
country. Because before that, Carlo and I were from Australia and Dom was from New Zealand. Now we're all from Croatia. Here's our new number plate. Woo woo!
Well, actually though,
Which we need to now install on the car.
this was the most streamlined process I've ever been a part of.
Dom's going to become a car importer
In the
now.
great republic that is Croatia.
Courgettes we're getting from the garden. Also, just casually, this one, this bad boy. Dom's taking off the import plates. Do you just post them back to the car dealer in Germany or something?
I just throw them in the bin.
The import plates just go in the bin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
temporary plates.
the import plates just get thrown in the bin. Cool. Bada bing, bada bomb.
We're in.
Car importers are us. That's going to be our new business name.
So if anyone wants to actually import a car from somewhere in Europe to Croatia, just DM Brooke, follow us up, because currently that's actually for sale now.
Yeah, Dom's decided the car's for sale.
It's actually for sale now it's imported.
How much? Let's just say 50 cash. We'll call it a deal. Tonight we're going for family dinner at Veza, which we have been to before on the vlog, but it's just so nice that we're going to go again. And Dom has a new fashion item.
Oh, no.
He normally has his hat the other way, but for the first time ever in about 4 years, Dom has changed his hat to the other way round. Big fashion move for Dom. Anyway, I'll take you to Veza with us because we really like it there. Look at this beautiful view, beautiful night, beautiful family.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got little kiddly winkle poops.
Oh no. I actually feel like I did this last time we came here.
Huh? You did what? So this is our spot, guys. Isn't this pretty? Doesn't it look like a pretty little fairy garden? I feel like they should have like a fairy garden up there for the kids to play with or something.
Get a nice shot of us in there.
Mark's very stressed about where he's. The cutie kitties are very busy with all their games. Carlo's very busy. I think it's about time for a vino. And look up into the sky. Look at that beautiful view. Whole fam's here now. Hi, fam. Oh no, Carla's having a meltdown. What's wrong, darling? He's got a game for us, and everyone gets a card with a question, and this is Dom's question.
What does being a good person mean to you?
Me to you, yeah, go on.
Say it in front of the children. What does being a good person mean to you?
Making all your food all the time, feeding and keeping you guys alive with your food. That's it, there you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is being a good person? No, I'm not. We're meant to be playing a game, not a counselling session. I want another one.
No, I want that one that's coming up.
Oh, Dad wants that one. Yeah, no, pass to the next one. I get another
You're
one.
getting the same
Yeah, okay.
kind of question.
Okay.
It's still an inquiry, but a different question.
Good work, Misha.
What?
Read it out to the table.
The second person. Describe a time when you did something that you didn't think you'd be able to do.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tell the children.
What about getting Croatian citizenship and a
It
passport?
says when you did something that you didn't think you'd be able to do.
Yeah, we didn't. There were many times we didn't think we were going to be
I
able
was
to
gonna
do
say,
it.
I think I can do everything. Brain surgery, maybe not.
Oh, this is a good one.
What is it, Misha?
What makes you feel the most calm?
Makes you
Do
feel
you know what that means, buddy? Like, what makes you feel the most relaxed?
I can answer that one. I can
Sitting and watch TV.
Sitting and watching TV.
That's cool.
Yay! Good job, buddy. Dida, can you repeat that?
What are some things you love about your family?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Isn't that nice? And I'm the dom of the family. I love the children, that we've got so many,
Yes.
even though sometimes they drive us nuts.
Whose children? Yours or ours?
Everyone's children in the family. I'm expecting it's the wider family, not my own. And they all get to experience this beautiful place in Croatia that are built. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You lucky children. And I love the fact that we are a very close family more than anything else, because I know most families, not just here in Croatia, I don't know any who don't speak to their brothers, speak to their mothers, speak to their fathers. Everyone's got a problem with their families, but ours has always been really strong, and I love that. That is actually probably
that's
the
nice.
biggest of the lot.
Cheers, mate.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that. Cheers, everyone. I got the veal risotto. They got a meat platter. Oh, voila. Carlo got the green pasta. Look at this beautiful sunset and all my children playing together.
Alright, so guys, see you later, 2025.
It's just all the kids playing together. Morning! Happy Tuesday. So I'm currently getting ready as fast as possible because in 10 minutes I have an interview with SBS Australia about our move to Croatia, which is pretty cool. Also, my first ever YouTube video is going like semi-viral. Now I say semi-viral because at the time of recording this, so my average views for a video are like 200 to 300 in a week. This one's 1,200. I think it might almost actually be 1,300, and that's in a day and a half. So for me, that feels YouTube viral, and it's the episode about us getting citizenship. So that's cool. And like comments from, like not my family, like comments from people that I don't actually know. So thank you so much if you're new around here and you found us from that video, for tuning in. Appreciate you. And hope that we are doing justice to this beautiful country that we can now call our beautiful country. Lots of comments about how I don't speak the language, which is fair. I mean, all I can say to that is our fathers didn't speak it to us. We're here trying to learn it. We're making the effort to learn it. We moved here so that Carlo would learn it as a child. Unfortunately, Croatian is not a language that is taught in schools in Australia, or that we were exposed to, or that I was exposed to, or Dom was exposed to. So I'm not justifying it at all, but from the small amount of time we've been here, English is everywhere. So from the moment you're born here, you're exposed to English everywhere you go, songs on the radio, signs, everything. We weren't exposed to it at all. So we had to make a choice to come here, to live here, to learn it as, well, I'm going to say late 30s for myself. And my brain just is having a really, really hard time trying to pick it up. I wish I was better, but all I can do is try. And like I've said previously, I can't get worse, right? I can't get worse. Right now at this point in my life, can I ever imagine myself having a full-on conversation in Croatian? I cannot. I would love to, but I cannot imagine it to be so. Like, I feel like I'm a really smart person and I can commit myself to things, and learning this language makes me feel stupid every day and makes me feel like, what is wrong with me? Why is it not sticking? Why doesn't it make sense? And I'm hoping one day it will. Anyway, all right, I've got this interview. I got to set up. I got to go.
Ready for my interview.
We decided to build a house in Western Australia before COVID, and then COVID hit. There were a lot of delays with our build process. So we were paying our mortgage and renting, which was only the plan for the original time of the build, which was meant to be about 10 months. Now, 2.5 years in, a baby in, we realised that maybe this was going to take a lot longer than we anticipated. We had still no actual timeline from our builder. They just kept saying a few more months, a few more months, a few more months. And rent was getting really, really expensive and very competitive in Perth, which I believe it still is. Our lease was coming up to end and we thought, what do we do? Do we try and now find a rental for a family that's only going to cost way more money? Or do we look at other places around the world that we could live a bit cheaper for a few more months, because I have an online business? My father-in-law has a house here in Croatia. We actually asked him, would it be okay if while we wait for our house in Australia to be finished, we go and live in your house in Croatia for a little bit? The house here also wasn't finished and my husband was a tradie. So we basically said, you know, if we help finish the house, can we stay in the house? Thinking it would only be a couple of months. We came here and then our visa expired because we were just on the Schengen visa. We didn't have citizenship or any long-term visa here. And we left, and then our house was still taking longer. We went to Bali and our visa expired there. We went to New Zealand and then we went back to Bali. And then our house still wasn't finished. We came back here, and that's when we sort of realized with the house build, maybe this is going to take quite a bit longer than we anticipated. And our son was getting a bit older and I didn't want to be moving around so much. So that's when we actually applied for a 12-month residency permit here. Still not actually thinking we would be living here permanently, but at least it gave us longer than 3 months. Another year went by and we got our 2nd year residency permit. And by that time, my son was turning 3. And the village that we're in, the kids can't start kindy until they're 3. You have to apply for kindy like the year before. So we figured, well, just in case we're still here, we may as well apply for his kindy. So we did. And then he started kindy. Now we're up to our 4th year of waiting for our house in Australia. We have lived in Croatia now for 2 years. We like it here. When we went back to Australia, we realized we don't really have a life in Australia anymore. Our life is here and our son is happy here, and I love the village, and it just feels so safe and communal and something that we want to raise children in. As a young family with a huge mortgage, which we had on the house, in the time from when we started building to the time the house in Australia was finished, our interest rate tripled. Now you tell me how many young families can survive paying mortgage, water, electricity, rates and gas for 5 years on a property that they cannot live in and they cannot rent out, plus paying rent. Obviously the cost of living here is so much less as well. Like, we're extremely lucky to be in my father-in-law's house, so we don't have a mortgage, but even just, you know, the day-to-day bills, grocery shopping, things like that. Even actually a new mayor in the village that we're living in has just made kindy free. We just looked at, you know, what our quality of life was here, the amount of time we got to spend together as a family, the amount of time our husband got to spend with our son as well, compared to what our life would look like in Australia with a mortgage, with Carlo and kindy every day, and life here is better for us at this stage of our lives. When we left Perth, we weren't ever thinking we were leaving Perth permanently, ever. We were just going on holiday. We were just staying there till our house was finished, So that's where my mind was for a long time. Like, well, we're going back. Yes, it was hard, miss my family, miss my friends, but we're going back. And then we would travel back a lot. And then I'd get my sort of fix of home, and then we come back here. But then, yeah, I guess the more and more happened with our house, and the more that we got very disappointed with the Australian government and the whole situation with the build and the lack of support from Australia, our country that should have done more and should be doing more to fix what is going on in this situation, made us both just a bit disappointed. Like, my father left this country, left Croatia, to give us a better life in Australia. And then look what happened to us in Australia. Also, myself as a small business owner, there's no real incentive to have a small business in Australia. I know here has its own issues, but another thing that just made me feel like, why? Why am I working so hard for this country that when I then need their help, just turn their back on us completely? All the issues with this builder and this build, just turn their back. And that made us a bit disappointed too. The world is moving so fast and the world is changing so fast. We had an opportunity to slow down. Living here has given us that opportunity to slow down. The landscape here, like looking up at the mountain and then looking the other way down to the sea. Where do you get that? It's just unreal. Every day we look at the mountain and say, oh my God, look at that mountain. Every day. So interview went really well. Lots of questions about like why we love it here. Why is it so different to Australia? What's the paperwork like? Oh, day 2 of kindy holidays is going really well. Yeah, just like what's day-to-day life like here? How does kindy work? All that jazz. It was good. It was a long interview. It went for like an hour. Anyway, I think it's going to be dubbed in Croatian and then it's going on SBS Croatia and there'll be a podcast link. So I might put it in the show notes for this episode once I have it. Now we're going to see Daddy and get some breakfast and Mummy needs a coffee. Look at this magical day. Beautiful place. Carlo, how lucky are we that we live here, buddy? So lucky. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this for so long. French toast in Croatia, made by the chef. Look at this day. Just come for a little swim at Podgora. We're going to find the cousins and then maybe go in the water. This is the Podgora Boulevard. As you can see, lots of people in their bathers, walking around, locals and tourists. This is the cafe that we sit at most of the time, this one here. This is the owner, just here, looking like the supermodel that she is. There's the other owner, just there. Do, 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 do.
Oh, look at these suckers.
Oh, look at this. I know I just keep saying look at this, but look how beautiful it is. Beautiful afternoon.
Beautiful afternoon in the village, as usual.
Dom's having some patience issues with our child.
Oh wait, I've actually got a few.
Something really sad just happened. Carlo just went on a swing by himself. And there's that meme and it's like one day you'll push your kid on a swing for the last time and you won't even know it's the last time. And I just realised that there was the last time.
Yeah, but he still...
I didn't realise it was the last time.
Nah, he still demands that I push him all the time. So listen,
Anyway, look
I've
at
also
this
got something to
beautiful
add.
sunset.
I just want to be known that today Brooke got a few views on her videos on YouTube and she had some rude comments, people being mean to her.
A few rude comments, but that's just the
That's
fame
fine.
life.
First things first, excuse me, there's a bar down here that we sit at in our togs and go for swims with the owner, and it's super normal. We're in a small...
Can you explain what one of the comments was?
Someone just said, respect our culture, we don't sit around in our bathers at bars and restaurants. Well, neither do we, okay? So sorry to be rude, but we're at the beach. This is a beach town, and during summer, some of these beachside restaurants here have tables and chairs that go right out onto the waterfront, right out onto the beach, and you can sit there and you swim from there. You order a drink, you go in the water for a swim, drink comes, you jump up there with your togs on, your shorts on and your t-shirt off, normal. And someone tried to make out it was unculture of us, which we are going to be. You will find that we will be uncultured at times because we're learning, you know what I mean? So instead of maybe attacking, why don't you try and educate? That would help. This is our spot, Nervankas. Our friend Carlo here owns this lovely fine establishment. And here, you know, you sit along here on the beach in your bikini and your swimmers, go for a swim, come back for a beer. Normal in this village, all right? So don't try and tell us we're uncultured, which we probably are, but we'll get there. See?
This is like a local village cat that we call Fat Baby Darling.
This is Fat Baby Darling because she looks like our cat, but she clearly gets all the leftovers.
Beautiful little sunset date. Baked beans on toast and watching the sunset over Brač, that's Brač Island. And just waiting for nothing really. What are we waiting for? Nothing. Sun to go down. I'm waiting for someone to make me dinner, actually.
Me.
Are you going to make me dinner? What are you going to make me?
Lollies.
Stuff?
Lollies.
Lollies. I'm going to get lollies for dinner. That sounds absolutely awesome.
You can have all the lollies.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Can you show me the book you're reading?
No, I'm not reading anyone.
Oh. My first Croatian people and adjectives. So good, buddy.
Morning! Day 3 kindy holidays. So we have come down to our favourite hotel in Podgora, the Medora. Massive, awesome kids pool, adults pool, and beautiful view. We got takeaway coffees. Then we went for a long walk to try and wear the kids out a little bit. And now we're going to try and wear them out a little bit more in here. Hello, go buddy! That'll be our day today. Yeah. Go. Wow. Good job. The kids are going to play on the playground and we're going to get a snack because I am absolutely famished from my super hard day of babysitting. Not though. It's like laid back vibes. Oh my god.
Nachos.
This is amazing. Beef pastrami or something. This is my lunch.
The boys don't get food.
Yum. No food for the boys. Christian got a burger.
Yeah.
Jamie got Caesar salad. That looks beautiful. And some chippy chippies. That lunch was absolutely amazing. Everyone's very pleased with their choices. And now we're going to go get ice cream. Sladoled. Work out, buddy.
Yeah.
Go on.
I will.
Go on then, Mish. Go do some pull-ups. Earn your ice cream, kids. Muscle Beach of Podgora. Go, buddy. Can you reach that one? Whoa. Get it, kids. Get it, Nico. They're like they've re-sprouted. Last sprout for the season. Oh, I can't see if I say that. It's a big one. Morning. It is 6:49 a.m. on Thursday, 28th of August. Got up at 5, did my workout, watched a beautiful sunrise. Carlo is still asleep. Yes. Daddy's getting ready to go to work.
Big things coming up. I woke up today and watched a video of that Truett dude. Who's that Truett dude? It's the guy who just bet David Goggins to do 10,000 pull-ups, and I was like, he does the marathon with a shirt off and jeans. He just does marathons, does like Guinness World Records. And I was like, I'm going to do something with my life. So I'm going to do a marathon. So stay tuned.
It's social media official now. No, YouTube official. So now
Stay
we have
tuned,
to
like and subscribe, follow along. I'm going to be training for the next...
chase him.
Maybe, we'll see.
Did you
I'm going
just
to look into it today. Marathon.
Anyway, I'm just going to run around after Carlo all day because that's a marathon. So it's day 4 of kindy holidays today. I hope you're enjoying this week's episode because I feel like the whole episode is just like us going to the beach. But it's a good example of what you could do if you were on holidays here. I really wish I could say that I have been working on the course, but I haven't because how can I record with Carlo here? So I'm feeling a bit behind on that, but that's all right. Like, what can you do? And yeah, the current episode that's live on YouTube at the moment is going crazy. It's hit 3,000 views. People are officially fighting with each other in the comments, which is nice. I love building a community. And I guess like this is just the viral life. Put some posts together this morning to advertise the episode. I did a hard workout this morning because I'm feeling a bit But anyway, life is good. I'll wait for Carlo to work up and then I don't know what we're going to do today. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Carlo's still asleep, which is amazing. Look at this beautiful morning. We've actually had a couple of late nights. When I say late nights, I mean Carlo's going to bed at like 8:30 instead of his usual 7. When he goes to bed at 8:30, he wakes up at like 5 or 6 o'clock for the day without fail. He will not sleep in. But last night we were at home, so I put him to bed at 7, which means I have to start his bedtime routine at like 6 o'clock. He was asleep by probably 20 past 7, and it's now 7:30 in the morning and he's still asleep. My little friend's here. Hi, baby girl. Anyway, my point is, because he slept in so long, even though he's off kindy this week and I really didn't want to do any work, there's still some things I had to do, and everything that I had to do for the entire week I was able to do this morning because I've had 2.5 hours. Winning. I should go run a marathon now too. But darling, hi. Cutie bean. Pop. Come on, pop me. Pop me. Pop. 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 Thank you. It's almost 8 o'clock. You had the biggest sleep-in ever. Yay! So now we're just doing some shopping for the house. Carlo quite decided he likes this as a bed, but I actually meant this, and he thought I meant inside that. Quite decided we might quite like this one. It's got a bunk bed too, so Mummy can sleep down here with Carlo and Daddy can sleep up there. Peekaboo. Oh.
You can't see me.
I can't see you. Carlo's left. Sorry guys, Carlo's left. I don't know where he is. This is a housing shop. It's called, I think it's called Yisk. Jysk. Can't find the name of it anywhere. Yisk. And it's in Makriska and it's got lots of just house stuff. Beds, sheets, all that jazz. So now we're just doing some food shopping and we're in a supermarket called Konsum, which is kind of like, we do most of our shopping at Lidl, but Konsum has other stuff. And I thought they'd have some muesli bars. It's something they don't really do here is muesli bars. And they're like such a good little lunchbox addition. I cannot find muesli bars, but they have 4,000 different types of chips. Good morning, happy Friday. Today marks the last day of kindy holidays, doesn't it? So we spent this morning actually wrapping Daddy's birthday presents because it's Daddy's birthday next week. Carla was the best helper. A really good thing I learned about wrapping is to get them some stickers and they can stick them on the presents when you've finished and then they feel like they're involved in the wrapping process. Although Carla was very involved in the wrapping process, weren't you? Anyway, now we're going to go see Daddy. It's actually really windy here today. We're going to go see Daddy at work.
Mommy, what about when we follow
Sorry.
the car?
Carlo's lost a car. And we can't possibly play with one of the 300 others. And it could be anywhere in the Valinovich compound, which is an area of like 1,000 square meters. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. And I'm so excited to help you, buddy. Let's go do it. Yeah. Mummy's turning into a toy store at the moment.
Can I see?
Yeah. Because I've got toys in there. You're holding toys. Got a whole bag of toys to keep you busy when we're at work. So can you tell me what you told me about our morning?
It's the best morning ever.
Why was that?
We are wrapping presents
Who are we wrapping presents for?
for Dad
Daddy. What for?
for his birthday.
It's a secret. The Daddy's birthday. See how it said it's quite rough today? Daddy's certain Russian done. This is my breakfast this morning. It looks really sad, but that was my request. I just requested a sad omelette because it's a sad day. Do you know why it's a sad day?
Why?
It's Carlo's last day of kindy holidays.
Oh, no way, dude.
It's a sad day today.
It's a sad day, buddy.
Yeah. Because he's been having so much fun hanging out with Mummy every day. Look at that cheese oozing out. Anyway.
It's not actually cheese. Someone was calling us just casual internet.
Honey, you just got to get used to the trolls. Trolls are great for the algorithm, so
You need to learn to not interrupt so much on YouTube.
Oh, do you know what? People think that I interrupt him on YouTube.
She
He
does.
interrupts me all day, every day. I'm interrupted or just spoken over completely, or completely ignored when I speak.
I know,
Completely
but-
ignored most of the time.
But the proof is in the pie, and at the moment, the internet don't lie.
The proof is in the editing, and who edits? Me.
But she would have known this by now. But anyway, what was I trying to say? We're learning Croatian, yes. We are Croatian Vilinoviches. We are Vilinovic. Actually, I'm Vilinovic because we picked up the H when our family went back to New Zealand, Australia. But we are both half Croatian. My father's full, Brooke's full, father's full. So me and Brooke are half Croatian. That means our son's also half Croatian. So we are Anglo-Croatians living in the village, starting a new life. Like and subscribe. Join along.
Subscribe. It's free.
I'm full Croatian.
Do you know how many people ask me how much it costs to subscribe? $0. Nula. Nula? Carlo, how did you say zero in Croatian?
Nula.
Good boy. $0 to subscribe. So can you say like and subscribe? You're the cutest. Just left one little note for the team. Team Liberan equals love, friendship and togetherness forever. Make sure everyone gets that really important team memo. Okay?
Yeah, that's how we operate around here. Love, friendship, and togetherness.
What?
That's it. So the time has come that Carlo no longer fits into his baby seat for the car. So we've just come to a shop in Microscope called Pevex. This is Pevex and it's got like everything. It's kind of like Bunnings plus more. Yeah, it's like Bunnings plus more. Anyway, and we found this super cool red booster seat.
But no, this is a normal one.
This one is, you're a little bit too small for this one yet, but the next one up is going to be this one. We're going to install it and it's going to make the car go super fast.
How?
Oh, and something else I just want to say. Carlo's favourite song right now is Victory Lap by Fred Again. Now, if you know that song, it's my 4-year-old's favourite song. I feel like all the party girl in me is so proud of him that that's his favourite song, but I'm also concerned for the future. Oh, he also likes David Guetta, Beautiful People. We just had his kindy interview for next year, which starts tomorrow. And you know how I said kindy's free? I was like, I'm just double checking I understood this correctly. Kindy is now free for every day. Yes. There's a one-off payment of €29. And then that's it. It's like blowing my mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you're new around here. Our Croatian adventure is just getting started.